Hello, everyone. Cassandra Good reporting to you live on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning. And it is November 3rd, guys. It's November 3rd, and we're cleaning up. We are cleaning up big time with the list leverage opportunity that I brought to you all about a month ago. And I'm going to tell you something. It has been phenomenal. I haven't been in long. It's been actually less than a month, and I'm learning so much about list building. I'm learning so much from different people in our Facebook group and so forth. If you haven't joined, definitely click the link below this video. You'll have an opportunity to start building a list today. If you have never thought about it, contemplated, or even thought that you needed to build a list, this is where the power is, guys, in list building. So that at any time at will, if you want to share a product or a service, you can actually do that. But this mainly is about how do you send an email on a daily basis to your list leverage leads as they come into your back office. Well, it's actually not from the list leverage platform itself, but it's from one of the other platforms that's infused with list leverage that's called SenShark, and that's owned by Joel Theron. And Joel is actually, if you ever heard of that name before, you've heard of him from GBO, you heard from him of Now Lifestyle. This young man has the knack of being able to give you a system that will allow you to be able to, at will, send anywhere between 50,000 and up, and you can pay for additional subscribership, but at least 50,000. Can you imagine having 50,000 subscribers on your list? Just imagine having that many leads, that many subscribers, that at any time at will that you can send an email to about a product or service that you're passionate about, that works, that's giving you results too. So I'm going to head on over here, and I want you to know this video again is because I've gotten several emails, and this is just not several, it's more than that, but I like to use the term several because it's more than two or three emails of people trying to figure out, now that I'm in list leverage, Cassandra, I've gone over here or gone over there, and I just don't know how to send my emails out. How do I contact these leads on a daily basis? So if you haven't found a video, or if you haven't gotten any information from your team leader who invited you to list leverage, or you're not active in social media, which I do know some people are not, and they're not being able to access our Facebook group, which has some wonderful, wonderful updates and regular tutorials and information from the owner, Mr. Matthew Neer, for list leverage, then I can definitely share that with you right now. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and hop on over to SenShark. Now, SenShark is actually the platform that's merged with list leverage that will allow you to be able to not only secure your subscribers, okay, but also be able to message your subscribers on a daily basis, okay. That's important because you want to make sure that you send a message out to your subscriber so that they know that you're actively engaged in the products and services that you're sharing with them. So let's go ahead and log in, and I'll show you just how to do that. Now, as we log in, you're going to see several different features that's in here. I don't want you to worry about all the different features that you see, but Joel has done a wonderful, wonderful job with his programmers to make this interface this as simple and easy as possible for you to be able to send out your emails. And I'm going to show you how you do that in a simple fashion. So as you can see over here on your menu side, you see messages. That's what you want to do. You want to click on messages. You want to click on send a broadcast. Now, as soon as this page opens up for you, you will not see where it's a whole bunch of list of your contacts or your leads or anything like that. Again, this interface is simple so that you can follow simple steps to get the main objective taken care of, and that is to send an email at will. So what you'll see right here, it is your list leverage leads. These are the leads that are from over here, okay, that have been purged and merged over to the actual excuse me, SenShark interface. So you're going to click on list leverage leads because right now that's exactly what's in here for me. That's what's connected. I'm going to go down here and I want to set up email. Now you can get your email from anywhere. You can type it in here if you would like to. I choose to use some emails that have been proven to work, pretty much get me some responses. And like I said, this is a new list, so they're just getting familiar with me. They're just seeing that I am someone that they've added themselves to a list. So I'm going to go over here and use a list. Use an email that I've been using for quite some time. Just a second here. And now with that email that I said I wanted to use, I paste it over here. Now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to, in my subject area, choose what I want to use. Okay. Now, of course, there's certain features within SenShark that you can actually use that will help you deliver a punch or deliver some extra little adages for your email. So what we want to do here is make sure we use that punch. So right here, I want to put list leverage information in here because of course with list leverage, this is actually the list that was created by me sharing list leverage. Now, I don't want people to re-opt into my list leverage list. Now, the wonderful thing about SenShark is already embedded with certain coding that is coded to this particular business opportunity of list leverage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and highlight that right there, and that coding comes in under affiliate or subscriber, custom. Okay, that is going to allow a person, anybody that comes here, they're already on my list leverage list. They're getting my follow-up emails, but I want them to stay connected. I want them to see and stay connected with the importance of list leverage and how powerful it is and how they need to also reconsider and think about how they need to go ahead and start generating a list for themselves for their future profit potential. Okay, so then after that, I have all of this in here, not anything specific or anything that I don't want to take out of, but I do want to change a few things, and I want to show you exactly what those changes can do. In your insert field, you can go in here, of course, your subscriber, that's who you're sending it out to. You want to go for their first name. And as you can see, this is how that comes up right now. And the rest of the email reads in its entirety, but there's a few things I want to do. And I want to let it be known that they can contact me. I want people to be able to contact me. And how do I do that? So I want to go in here and I say, I want to put down here, email me here. And how I do that without spacing, leaving that cursor right there, is I want to go down here and as an affiliate. Now, this is me. I'm the affiliate, and who I'm emailing to is the subscriber. So I want to put my email address down there. Okay, that's going to give that person my personal email so that they can email me at any given time if they have questions about list leverage or if they have questions about SenShark, which of course I'm going to tell them the wonderful attribute is to have the whole system working congruently for you for ultimate success. Okay, now this is a very, very simple email, guys. I'm not trying to make it difficult or anything like that, so that you know that. I might also want to go ahead and reach out to me on social media. Now, of course, we all know how important social media is, so I might say something like, reach me, or, connect with me on Facebook. Now with that, I'm going to go ahead and highlight Facebook. Now there is no coding for Facebook in the field. No matter how I looked at it, there was no coding for that. It's only my name, my first name, my last name, my full name, and my email. But what we can do is go up here, and I'm trying to find it because I'm still learning some things myself. And what we can do once we want to go ahead and highlight this Facebook area, we're going to link it to our Facebook. If you know your Facebook information, of course, you want to add it in here. And click OK. And of course, that becomes a hyperlink for you. Okay, now that that message is complete. Now it's complete because I'm keeping it simple, nothing major, anything like that. Okay, so just keeping it simple, nothing major, but at least you'll see exactly how to send out this email. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to pay attention to the next couple of steps that I am getting ready to show you because they're very important for the delivery of your email, okay, and your broadcast. So you want to make sure that all of your listing is now over here. You want to make sure that when you're sending it is a good time. You want to send it later if this time is a time that you want to send it. If it's current, you want to make sure it's current time. You see the current time. If you want to send it later, of course you do send it at a different time and you would put it there, but I'm fine with sending it now. Then you go down here. And at the very, very bottom, you're adding it to the queue. You're going to let that populate. And once you let that populate, you want to go ahead and scroll down here. And what you're going to see is that same email. It's going to say, it's right here in the queue, pending broadcast. Now, what that means is it's just sitting there. It has not been sent. Even though you added it to the queue or you added it, that does not mean that it has actually been sent out to your subscribers that have opted in for more information about list leverage. So what you want to do is go over in your actions, put it in the queue. So you're going to select the plus. You see right here that it says that it's updated successfully right in this area. And you want to scroll down. Again, it is not where it wants to be, where you want it to be. You want it to be in the sent broadcast. So now what you're going to do is right over here, you're going to see that it says stop sending. You're going to go ahead and select it and it's going to send it. Okay? You're not stopping anything. You just want to make sure that everything's going to be sent out on your behalf. And once this broadcast finishes, you will see how it will connect with the rest down here. Down here is very, very simple. You'll see how many was sent. You'll see how many was open, how many clicks was on there, and of course I have to work on mine. I'm working on an email series right now to try to be a little bit better that's tailored and niche perfected to my list leverage business opportunity. So you see, I'm working on that. It's a work in progress, nothing perfect, but the whole idea is to make sure that you be consistent in sending out that email. Okay? Now that's all, guys. That's as simple as it gets. Like I said, you can always come back in and see what your stats are. Play around with these emails. Notice when you're sending. Notice how many are open. If you see that the opens are coming open and you see people are starting to click, maybe pay attention to the, the the text that you're sending for the subject. Maybe pay attention to how you're sending and also the content of the email that you're sending it out. Again, this is a process, and I'm going to tell you something. I just sent away for a book about email copies so that I can successfully do more and more email copies that are driven, more personality driven for me and learn more than just storytelling. I want people to get to know me as a person and making sure that I can be an excellent copywriter and an excellent deliverer of quality content at all times is pertinent to me and very important. So I tell you, invest in things like that so that you can have a successful run with building your list. Okay? Guys, have a wonderful one. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you coming in. If by any means that you have not, for some reason, subscribed to my channel, please definitely hit that subscriber button. Subscribe to my channel for updates and pertinent information that I'm sharing with you on the value that I'm receiving for different business opportunities and how they're changing my life. And also, if you have any questions, definitely feel free to email me at askcassandragood@gmail.com so that I can help you as best as I can find your breakthrough in 2019 and way beyond. Guys, have a wonderful one. I'll speak to you soon, and bye for now.